Hello, Algebra 1. We're going to go over your assignment from last night, so make sure you understand how to do these. So they gave us this equation, area equals length times width, and then they tell us that the length is 2 meters and the width is 12 meters. So in order to find the area, I'm going to plug 2 in for 2m, that's 2 meters, times 12 meters. 2 times 12 is 24. And then remember, area is in square units because m times m is m squared. Then we want to solve this next equation for b for w. So these are being held together by multiplication. I'll divide both sides by L. So I find that w equals, those cancel out, a over L. And then I can look at the bottom, letter C, and say the area is 50, that's A, and the length is 2. So I'm going to go 50 m squared over 2m. Reduce this, goes in there 25 times. So my width is equal to 25 meters. And remember, a length or a width is just in the units. It's not squared. Problem number 2 says they have, for gas, water, and electric, is this equation, G for gas, W for water, E for electric. So if the gas bill is 23 and the water bill is 17, the electric bill is 84, then the entire cost, I'm going to add those together. So I'm going to get 23 plus 17 plus 84, and I'm using a calculator. So my entire cost is $124. Now they want us to take that same equation from above and we want to solve for E. So I'm going to subtract G from both sides, and I'm going to subtract W from both sides. So that's going to give me E equals C minus G minus W, where C is the cost, G is the gas price, W is the water. I can then plug into this equation. In 1 month, the total cost is $248, so I'm going to try and solve for the electric. Gas was 73, water was 42. So how much was the electric bill? So I'm going to go 248 minus 73 minus 42. And again, doing this on a calculator, so my electric bill is $133. Number 3 says the equation for area of a triangle is area equals 1/2 base times height. We want to solve this for h. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to multiply both sides by 2, and those cancel. So I get 2a equals bh. I want to get h by itself. B and h are being multiplied together, so I'm going to divide both sides by b. Those cancel out, so h equals 2a over b. Then they tell us the area is 80. Area is A, 80 square feet. The base is 4. Base is B. So find the height. Okay, so the height is equal to 2. They said the area was 80 divided by B, which is 4. So if you do this math, that's 2 times 80 is 160, and divided by 4, and then 160 divided by 4 on a calculator is 40. So the height of this triangle is 40 feet. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. Number 4 on the back side, the equation for velocity is velocity equals d over t, which is distance over time. Find the velocity of a car traveling 70 kilometers for 1.5 hours. So the velocity of a car, distance, 70 kilometers over 1.5 hours. So if I go 70 divided by 1.5, I'm going to get a velocity of 46.7 kilometers per hour. It's a rate, so you want to list it like that. And then they want us to solve for d, so d over t is division. So if I multiply both sides by t, those t's cancel out. So d is equal to tv, time times velocity. It says Ashley is at a velocity of 60 miles per hour. That's v. for 3 hours, that's time. So if I go D equals 60 miles per hour, and she went for 3 hours, so 3 hours, the hours cancel out. 60 times 3 is 180. So she did 180 miles. Okay, number 5, they want to solve for x. A and x are being multiplied together, so I'm going to divide both sides by a. Those cancel out. X equals 7 over a. That's all you have to do. We want to solve for p on this one. So 8 plus p, undo this. I'm going to subtract, because it's positive 8, I'll subtract 8. So p equals w subtract 8. They want us to solve for m. Well, m and c squared are being multiplied together. So if I divide both sides by c squared, the c squareds cancel out. So m equals e over c squared. Number 8, r, t are being multiplied together. We want to get t by itself, so I'm going to divide both sides by r. Those cancel, so t equals d over r. Number 9, they want us to solve for b, so I'm just going to add 11 to both sides. Those cancel, so b equals 14. We've done these before. Number 10, they want us to solve for y. Well, this is the same thing as saying y over 2 equals k, so half y is the same thing as y over 2. If I multiply both sides times 2, those cancel, so y equals 2 times k. Number 11, they want us to solve for x. We've done this before. Subtract 7 from both sides. Those cancel. 15 minus 7 is 8. It's equal to 2x. Divide both sides by 2. Those reduce. And then 8 over 2 reduces to 4. For number 12, we want to solve for x. Well, I'm going to subtract b from both sides. So y minus b equals mx. Divide both sides by m. So x equals y minus b over m. Number 13, they want us to solve for x. Well, I'm going to multiply both sides by t first, then the t's cancel out, so I get x plus 4 equals 5 times t, which is 5t. Subtract 4 from both sides. Cancel those out. X is equal to 5t minus 4. Then number 14, they want us to solve for t. I'm going to multiply both sides by t first. Those cancel out, so I get tv is equal to d. I still want to solve for t. Well, t and v are multiplied, so I'm going to divide both sides by v. Those cancel, so you have 2 steps on this one. And that's what we got. So that helps you out. I'm going to give you another worksheet. This is worksheet 4.5. And it's done pretty much the exact same way as this one. So why don't you take the opportunity to work on that. And if you have any questions, please ask. Have a nice day.